Hey hotcakes, it's Steph. Welcome back to my channel and week 3 of the 12 weeks to blissful and powerful self-love. So this is a free little guidance system that I'm providing to you so that you can really enhance your self-love. So in week 3, this is about being real with yourself in a couple of areas and just taking inventory of how you're showing up and how you're allowing other people to show up in your energy. Okay? So number 1, are you following through with what you say you're going to do? This is so important when it comes to relationships, especially the relationship with yourself. If you say you're not going to hit the snooze button, you can't be hitting the snooze button. When you do that, it decreases your self-esteem and your confidence, and that's not the goal, right? And then you're having all your self-talk that's beating yourself up. Not really helpful. Oh, God. I did it again. Said I wouldn't hit snooze, but what do? I go and I hit snooze, then I oversleep. Now my whole day's messed up. I'm going to be late. Oh, so stupid, so stupid. Why do I keep doing this? It's okay. Have tomorrow. I'm going to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, I will not hit snooze. Tomorrow, I will get it done. So instead, when you say you're going to do something, even if it seems as small as something like, I'm going to wake up at 6:30 so that I can have 5 minutes to meditate, or 5 minutes to enjoy tea, or to take 5 minutes longer in the shower. Whatever it is that you want those 5 minutes for, if the next morning you hit the snooze button and you don't give yourself those 5 minutes, you just let yourself down. And that matters. You are somebody who is worth keeping your word to. Walking on sunshine, hey, walking on sunshine. Look at me, being productive, not hitting my snooze, getting up for an awesome day, getting stuff done. Go me, go me, uh-huh. Who's amazing? I am. Who's amazing? I am. Uh-huh, uh-huh, uh-huh. I'm following through on what I say I'll do. I'm following through on what I say I'll do. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Let's go. So please start taking inventory and figuring out, does your word matter? When you say something, can you count on yourself? Can others count on you? Are you reliable? Are you somebody, when you say you're going to do something, people know that you mean it and that you only cancel if something really big comes up, and then they're like, okay, I get it. This totally makes sense and it's no hard feelings? Or are you somebody whose word doesn't matter? You're not reliable. When you say you're going to do something, people are like, I don't know if it's actually going to happen or not. Or you are thinking that about yourself, like, okay, I'm going to start this tomorrow. And then you're like, am I going to start it tomorrow? I don't know if I'm going to start. If it's convenient, I'll start it tomorrow. If not, I'll just keep pushing it back, right? So how are you showing up for yourself? Can you trust yourself? Can others trust you? That matters. When you break promises, when your word doesn't matter, that affects your confidence. It affects your energy, and it affects the type of people that are staying in your life, right? And that you're drawing and attracting to you. All of it matters. So become more of the person who you can trust, right? If you say you're going to do something, you do it. Unless there's a huge reason why you can't, right? So be able to count on yourself. Make sure your word matters, okay? The second thing to think about this week and to take inventory of is, how are people showing up in your life? Are they showing up in a way that feels really good? That feels like an equal exchange of energy, or that feels balanced and fulfilled? Or are people showing up in a way that feels crappy and heavy and unloving and unsupportive, and you just make excuses for them? I've been there. I'm healing from that now. So to be honest, this is a really tricky situation because we love people. People that we've invested time in, that we've invested ourselves in, our memories, our time, energy, all of this stuff. It's hard to not want to make excuses for them or to overlook the way that they're showing up. And I want to encourage you to believe people when they show you who they are. Now, this means when you believe them, you stop making excuses for them, and you either accept the way they're showing up, or you say, this doesn't actually work for me, and you make a shift, okay? So the shift could be setting boundaries with them. Maybe it's distance, maybe it's ending the relationship, whatever kind it is. And this also means for yourself, how are you showing up for yourself? Are you showing up in a way that actually supports your dreams, your goals, the things you want to do? Or are you showing up in a way that's stopping you from doing them? How are you showing up for yourself? As Maya Angelou says, people will always remember how we made them feel, right? They may not remember what we said or what we did, but they'll remember how we made them feel. So are you making sure that you feel like you matter and that you're important to yourself? Are you letting the people that you spend your time with, that you call your friends, that you say you love, are you treating them in a way that leaves them without question that that's true? How are you showing up with your business partners, your employee, your employers, your personal trainer, anyone that you are having some sort of interaction with, a relationship with? How are you showing up, and how are you allowing them to show up to you? We often hear we can't have expectations of other people. Don't have expectations, and that way you don't get disappointed. Only give without expecting to receive. All of these things, right? Which are great in theory. But in actuality, if we do not have expectations on how we want people to treat us, we will accept anything.
Hey, that's a nice ball.
Oh, thanks. I love it.
Can I see it?
Oh, sure.
Thanks.
Where are you going?
I'm taking it home.
Oh, okay. And people will continue to be crappy if we allow them to treat us crappy.
Oh, that's super neat.
Oh, thanks. It's so much fun. Do you want to try?
Yeah.
Woo! Okay. It's fun,
Ooh,
right?
I like it.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Wait, are you going to give that back?
No.
Oh, okay. Right? We teach people how to treat us by what we allow and say yes to and accept.
Oh. Oh, thanks.
That was mine.
It's mine now.
And so we can set boundaries, again, like I said earlier.
Hey, that's cool.
Oh. Hi.
Hi.
What you doing?
Just checking out your new thing.
Oh, yeah, it's nice, right?
Yeah. It's pretty cool.
I'm going to keep using it.
Can I have it?
No. I'm going to hang on to this.
Okay. I guess you want to be like that.
Okay. Or we can put distance, or we can end the relationship. We can have a conversation with people and let them know. That's the boundary setting. Sometimes people don't want to shift anything. This is who I am, accept it or not. And that's when you get to decide, okay, I get that, and I'm going to accept that. Or this doesn't actually feel good to be in a relationship with this person. It feels bad. So believe people when they show you who they are, right? And sometimes people do crappy things because they don't know it's crappy. And that's why you have the conversation. And sometimes people do things because they know it's crappy, but they really don't care. They don't mind if they hurt your feelings, right? Because something else feels better to them. So they don't really care if you get hurt in the process of them finding their joy. So that's when you decide, are those the people you want to be investing your time and energy into? That's up to you to decide. And make sure you be aware, how do people feel when they're around you? Are you being a friend that's uplifting? Are you a partner who's supportive? Are you somebody who lets the people in your life know that they matter to you? And when you say, I love you, I care about you, that your actions match that? And if not, what can you do to shift that? Because all of this influences how you see yourself. how you believe in yourself, how confident you feel as you go about your day to day and as you're heading towards your dreams and your goals and the things that you want to do. It all matters. So how are you showing up? And the third thing, this is the exercise I want you to do this week, is to write down your bliss list. What brings you a lot of joy? Okay, so I want you to think of a scale from 0 to 10, and I want you to write down the things that just feel so good, and then go ahead and rate those, right? 0 means no joy at all. 10, woohoo, it is like ecstasy. It's so amazing, right? So good. So then what you do is you want to find those 9s and 10s and make sure you add them to your life as much as you possibly can. Like every day should include something that feels fantastic. If you can't do a 9 or a 10 every day, an 8 will do, right? And if you can, add in something in the morning, in the afternoon, in the evening. If you have kind of a part of your day where you're like, ugh, add in like something 20 minutes before your energy drain hits so that you can have this little boost of energy that feels really good to you. Now, things that you add to your bliss list don't all have to be extravagant luxury things, right? So for example, for me, I love a glass of tea, of green tea. It makes all the difference to me. So when I have a glass of green tea, it lights me up. I feel really good. And it's such a simple thing to do. And I also love going to Hawaii, right? But I can't go to Hawaii every day. But that doesn't mean I can't add bliss to every single day, right? So make your list. And then also the things that are hitting like the 5 and below, whenever you have to do those things, because sometimes we gotta dust, you know what I'm saying? So when you have to dust, think, oh my gosh, I'm so grateful that I get to dust today. This feels fantastic to have a clean house. I love it when my house is clean. I love it when I have all this dust out of here. I can breathe easier, right? So find gratitude in the moments of the things that you're doing that don't bring you a ton of bliss, right? Instead of focusing on, oh, this sucks. Ugh, I hate doing this. This is so boring. Blah, blah, blah. Instead of focusing on that, focus on the gratitude, the appreciation. You know, heck, it's amazing that you even have dishes to wash and water that you can wash them with, especially if it's coming right out of your sink. That is a great thing, right? You don't have to walk 5 miles to get your water to wash your dishes, right? It's right there. That is something to be grateful for. So really, truly create your bliss list. Write things that you can do every day, and then add things on there that are bigger items that you may not be able to do as often. Put them on your list and then make a plan to do those things. So if traveling is something that brings you so much joy, and we haven't been able to do that lately, so make a plan. Figure out where you're gonna go, some things you're gonna do, Pinterest it all up if you want to, and make a plan of when you're gonna do this, right? And let that happiness flow through you, okay? So a bliss list is really important to do. It adds just, I mean, joy is a game changer, and it's available to you. So make sure to tap into it on a daily basis. Also this week, you will find another breathing exercise. This is one where you're gonna lock eyes with yourself and connect with your soul through just the mirror work, looking in the mirror, and just breathing for 5 minutes. It's gonna be awesome. And I will also be adding a hypnosis that goes with this theme for the week. So be on the lookout for that. So you'll want to go ahead and like and subscribe so you know when I upload that hypnosis for you. So thank you so much for joining me today, sending you all the love. And remember, like, subscribe, hit the little bell so that you get notified when the next video is up. And I'm so excited for your journey. Remember, your word matters, especially to you. Bye.